have it nice and juicy. Look how moist that is. Look at that. Oh my god, it's so soft.
Wagwan, what's great? Welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, welcome and thank you very much for stopping by. My name is Chef Adrian Morris and you're watching Morris Time Cooking.
We know about sardine, mackerel, chicken neck, chicken back. Nothing I waste, nothing I dash way.
So to kickstart our meatloaf, the first thing we have here is 1 medium white onion chopped and about 4 to 5 garlic clove minced and 1 Scotch bonnet pepper. You can opt to use half or a quarter depending on your spice tolerance, right? I'm going to bring this pan to medium heat and we're going to saute these off. To my hot pan, I'm going to go into about 2 to 3 tablespoons of oil and then in with my onion at first. I'm going to saute this for about 2 minutes. Nice color. I'm going to go in with my garlic and then my Scotch bonnet pepper. I'm going to season that with a half teaspoon of salt and a half teaspoon of pepper. I'm using white pepper. Just bring a little bit of flavor to these onions and garlic. And there we go, nicely sauteed. I'm going to kill the heat. I'm going to add that now to my plate so that it can cool down way quicker. You can pop this in the fridge to cool down. Or as I said, once you put it in the plate, it will cool down quicker because it's no longer in the pot. The cooking portion is out the way. We're not going to be using any more stovetop to cook. I'm going to add 1 egg in a bowl. Half cup of milk. I like to use half and half, but I don't have any right now. So I'm going to go in some buttermilk because that's what I have in my fridge. And what you want to do, you want to whisk that up. And this is going to help our meatloaf to be nice and moist. Once you get that mixed in, we're going to go in with half cup of panko breadcrumbs. This is Japanese style breadcrumbs. It's simply just breadcrumbs without the crust of the bread, right? Mix that in. The breadcrumbs along with the milk and the egg will help to strengthen the meatloaf as well as the bread flavor. Yes, it makes the meatloaf stays together and it doesn't break easily. And then to that I'm going to add 2 tablespoons of green seasoning. If you're new to the channel, I have about 2 videos out on how to make your green seasoning. This here is a flavor bomb. It consists of onion, garlic, Scotch bonnet pepper, ginger, all those good stuff, and we use this in the Caribbean. A link will be provided right there. So here we go. I'm going to hit that with a tablespoon of chopped fresh parsley. Mix that up. Beautiful. Here I have 1 pound and 12 ounces of ground beef, lean ground beef. I like to use lean ground beef, nothing with too much oil. I'm going to season that with a teaspoon of onion powder, garlic powder, 1 tablespoon of all-purpose seasoning, and 1 teaspoon of white pepper. I like to use black pepper, but I don't have any at the moment, so I'm going to opt for my white pepper. And then you can use all-purpose seasoning to your liking. Just going to mix those seasonings together. And sprinkle that over our ground beef. Immediately we're going to go in with that breadcrumb mixture. And then our cooled onion, garlic and Scotch bonnet mix. Nicely sauteed, flavorful. You can mix this up with a spoon or you can go in with your hands. I like to use my hands, so wash clean hands. Gonna add a little bit of oil to my hand, rub that around, and then we're gonna go in and massage all of those flavors together. Oh my days. This is gonna be some flavorful meatloaf, I guarantee you. Big difference in this recipe when you add that sauteed onion and garlic. Trust me, you cannot lose. Ensure that this is mixed up properly because you want all of those seasons to fully distribute.
There we go, beautifully seasoned.
Alright, I have my baking tray here as well as grease paper. I have the reusable one. We're gonna go in now with our meat and we're gonna form the meatloaf. Ensure that it's all the same size all around. We're about 3.5 inches thick to about 8 inches long, right? The thicker, the better our meatloaf would be. Gonna stick this in our oven at 350 degrees for about 30 to 40 minutes or until we get a nice color on the top. Alright my friends, that meatloaf is in the oven. It's going to take about an hour to get nice and juicy. But speaking of juicy, remember that yam punch that I made? I introduced you to the Ding mobile top-up app. Now, if you have friends and family out in Jamaica and you want to send them some credit on their Flow network, ensure to use the code CHEF75 to get 75% off. So if you send them $10,000 credit, you're only going to be paying 2,500 Jamaican dollars, which is equivalent to about 18 US or 20 Canadian dollars. So use code CHEF75 when you top up your friends and family in Jamaica on their Flow network with some credit to get 75% off. You see me I say? So use code down below and top up using Flow and you get the 75% off your credit. You know the thing go down or out. 30 minutes has passed and then I put it on broil for 5 minutes to get some nice color. I'm going to go in a 1/4 cup of tomato ketchup and about 2 tablespoons of mustard and a 1/2 cup of brown sugar. Give that a mix. Here goes our meatloaf. Got a nice color on there. And now we're just gonna baste that with our tomato sauce. Gonna baste that with that tomato sauce. We're gonna pop this on broil for about 5 or so more minutes, just to caramelize this topping and to have it stick onto here. We should have a nice juicy meatloaf.
Gonna toss this back in my oven for about 5 minutes and broil.
And there you go, nice and juicy. And you're gonna allow this to cool down for at least 20 minutes before you cut into it. Now we're just gonna cut into that. Wow. So the reason why you rest that is to allow all the juices to get back in here. Wow. This is so moist.
There you have it, nice and juicy, very juicy.
Give that a try. It melts. Beautiful. Put up this. I need to eat another piece.
Look how moist that is. Look at that. Oh my God, it's so soft. Cut it like butter, look. Oh my, it just falls apart, look.
Alright my friends, and there you go. That's how you get that meatloaf done. Nice and juicy. And don't forget to check out our sponsor of today's video, Ding, and send your friends and family out in Jamaica some credit on their Flow network and use code CHEF75 to get 75% off your first order. So if you send $10,000 credit, you're only going to be paying $2,500, which converts to about $18 US or 20 Canadian dollars. You cannot miss it. So big up Ding and big up Flow. Get them some credit using the link down below. Leave a thumbs up on the video, leave a comment below. And say if you love my vibe, don't forget to hit subscribe. Jano, try it out at home. You won't be disappointed. Once again, thank you very much for watching. You see, until next time, safe travel upon the gravel. And go and big up on yourself.